Good evening, everyone. I hope we're all doing well tonight. Tonight is a special one because it's going to be a long stream of just watching stuff. I said special one like I didn't do this last year or the year before. But this year's going to be slightly different because I'm planning, or hoping, to watch all of them. All the events that I can. I think there's one that has a weird crossover tomorrow, but we'll figure that out. I'm also trying a slightly different way of doing the viewing this time. But, yeah. We're going to watch Summer Game Fest, react to what's probably going to be a bunch of really bad trailers. And then we'll watch Dev at Day of the Devs and react to what will hopefully be a bunch of very good trailers. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So, I've set up my OBS to be a little bit different this time. So, instead of doing a display capture, it should do a browser capture, an interactive browser capture. So hopefully, it means that there's no sort of anything else and it will just show that browser window. I guess we'll find out. At the moment, because I'm on a different screen, I'm just looking at a blank interactive window, but it should fix itself once I change back over. And it should be logged in so we won't, to my account, so we won't get any ads or anything. Which is exciting. But yeah, so tonight, we just double check what's on the calendar. I'll swap over in just a second. We've got a little bit. It starts in like a couple of minutes. So we've got Summer Games Fest, and we've got Day of the Devs, and we've got Devolver Direct, and that'll take us to about 2 AM, I think. No, 1:30 AM. Well, that's not too bad. And then tomorrow at 4 PM, we've got the Future of Play Direct, and then that carries on all the way to about 9:30 PM, so we've got 5.5 hours of it tomorrow as well. And then Sunday we've got the Xbox Showcase and the PC Gaming Show, and on Monday we've got Ubisoft Forward. So, one hell of an itinerary lined up. So, I'm going to do my absolute best to cover it all, but you know how it is. Oh. Heck yes. I got a fucking fright there because I was looking away at another window when that popped up. How you doing, Retro? Right, what time are we at? 3 minutes to. Let's just jump over to this window now so I can double check it's all working. And since you're here, Retro, you can do me a favour. Is this coming in okay audio-wise? Because yeah, I'm trying something I haven't really done before, which is the browser source, but as an interactive one. So you drop in a browser source pointed at a YouTube video, and you can just right-click on it and go interact. And basically, I now have a fully controllable browser, but it's not like my actual Chrome display capture. Internet is shitting a brick at them. Oh, mate. What a fucking rough time for that. Sounds good. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. As you can see, I've got my screen set up with we've got a wee Summer Game Fest logo. We've got how I'm going to feel about most of this, I imagine. I do have logos for all the different events, so maybe I'll try and sneakily swap them out at times, but no guarantees. I don't really know what to expect from this. I can't think of anything. Jeff Keighley already primed us for a disappointing Summer Game Fest. Why is the messages box not working again? Can you post something again, Retro? See if it shows up in the messages box. It's been acting up recently. I wonder if maybe I need to like reset my key for it or something. Okay, there we go. So it is working now. Oh, I wonder if... Oh wait, no, it doesn't say shutdown source when not visible. That's really fucking weird. I don't know. Something messes with it. I need to investigate. Slime 2 is meant to sort of require a reset every 60 days or something, and I've never been prompted for one, so that might be the issue. There's possibly something up with it. We'll find out. But yeah, I don't really know what I'm expecting to come out of this show. Jeff Keighley said there'd be Jeff Keighley effectively said there'd be fuck all, so I don't expect any big new announcements. So either he was trying to like adjust expectations for what's going to be a very mid show, or he's trying to bait everybody. I feel like he doesn't. Baiting people like that isn't usually his shtick. Usually it's like, you know, fucking kissing arse so much for these companies. But we've got the best show ever thanks to our amazing partners. So we'll see. I hope everybody has got their sponsored brand drink with them. I've got the caffeine-free Pepsi Max in the 2-litre bottle variety. It'll keep me going tonight, somehow, despite having no caffeine. And I'm primed to be in a fucking miserable mood during this because I'm on a diet as well. So I'm already primed to be really a real cunt about everything. World premiere. We're not going to get many world premieres tonight, although they might still use that all the time. Wherever, like, this trailer is a world premiere of the trailer. The nice thing about having this as a browser source, by the way, as well, means that if the show starts dragging tomorrow, I can just drag this browser source over to another window and play World of Warcraft in my main window whilst it's on. May contain content that some viewers find offensive and may contain flashing lights that may trigger seizures for those with photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer discretion is advised.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Yay! Alright, what's Keighley's fit gonna be? Okay. Oh, he's still got the clown shoes. That's good. How long is this? Oh, Miller.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024.
If you include the 3 shows, 3.5 hours? More than 3.5 hours?
We are so thrilled to be here with
I want
you,
to see some
and
games.
This is a showcase of what's next for games live from the YouTube Theater here in LA. Now, if you're
Yeah, 3.5 hours. So this is 2.
welcome.
Day of the Devs is 1, and Devolver's is 30
You don't
minutes.
just play games, you deeply care about this art form and the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot of amazing games to show you
health
from
of this
creators
industry.
around the world over the next 2 hours.
Jeff Keighley cares about the health of this industry, except when it comes to
Let's
workers
also
being
face it,
unionized.
This has been a tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs and studio closures, which have disappointed all of us. But there's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing.
Oh,
and
God.
thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success. Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year. 2 of them are considered, big company games, but the other 8 come from indie, mid-sized teams or solo developers. I look at this list, it's pretty cool, right? And I get inspired.
It is a cool
that
list.
New ideas, new teams, and smaller creators can
I'll give it,
and will
yeah,
break
it's a good
through.
list. It's nice to
a reminder
see.
to big companies that they have to treat their developers right, because today there are many paths to sustainability and success, and that's what makes this industry so.
Jesus Christ, he actually said that. I'm really surprised that he said he just called out. He said that companies need to not be as cunty about it.
Because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big
Honestly, wasn't
franchises on
expecting that
stage
from
like
him,
Star Wars,
because he relies on them
and
for.
Harry Potter, but also smaller titles, including a few games made by single individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be part of this show because we think.
Okay, we invited. See, that's the key thing, because there was a report that went out today that if you want to get your trailer in the Summer Game Fest, it's $250,000 minimum.
And get them excited. That's how we together can grow.
I don't know, kind of bad. Let's see, the small game made by one guy, but I mean, no, there's no such thing really as a game made by one person. Yeah, the big indie to AA space is it's in an okay space, I think.
It all begins right now.
It's hard. It's really hard to define though.
Next.
Hey, look, this is Hot Dog Guy auditioning for the lead and unannounced action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay.
All right. Legos.
Empathy. Oh, hilarity! This guy! Straight!
We're getting this.
What game is this?
Oh my god, is this Lego Horizon? Oh, it's Lego Horizon. I saw someone disappointed that this wasn't in the state of play.
I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich.
That's kind of cool.
That hot dog guy is Aloy, an amazing video game lead.
Thunderjaw went mad and is tearing through the valley.
I wouldn't say an amazing lead. She's a very good lead. Dude, this looks sick.
A lonely hero, hunting machines all by herself.
Hello, I have friends, you know. Let's do this.
Right, a friendly hero, hunting with her pals.
The Horizon stuff, the Horizon mechs are like fucking primed to be Lego-ified.
Collecting all the shiny things.
Ooh, money.
And making a home.
Is this like an add-on for Lego Fortnite, or is this just its own thing?
Aloy, the Thunderjaw's back.
Oh, right, the Thunderjaw.
I've got that big giraffe thing, yeah, I think it's just literally called the Tallneck. The Thunderjaw looks incredible as well. Is this a I'm really interested to know if this is a standalone game or if this is some kind of Fortnite, Lego Fortnite thing. No, it is just its own thing. Dude, that's cool as fuck. And it's coming to, like, not just PlayStation, it's coming to Switch as well. I mean, a game like this is, like, primed for something like Switch. But that's like a first-party Sony IP coming to Switch. That's kind of huge.
There you go. Wasn't that fun? That was Lego Horizon Adventures.
Crash isn't a Sony game. Crash is an Xbox game now.
Also day one on PC.
God of War is too
and
violent.
Switch.
Uncharted's too
It's a
violent.
playful, lighthearted story inspired by the world of Horizon, designed with two-player action in mind, supporting couch and online co-op. All right, now we're
Uncharted's got way too much gunplay, and God of War is way too violent
from Torn Banner Studios, the developer
to be Lego games.
For their next project, they are proud to announce No More Room in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players.
No More Room in Hell 2 is a terrible fucking name.
To find your friends and survive.
Lego Indiana Jones exists, but it's not violent throughout. It's got some moments which you can turn very comical. God of War, it's a lot harder, where violence basically perpetuates through the entire game. I'm just speaking from experience as, like, working on Lego games and sort of the kind of stuff that you can and can't get away with. Lego Indiana Jones is something that is pretty easy. Like, there is guns and stuff in Indiana Jones, but it's not present at all times. Uncharted, all its action is gunplay. Uncharted, I think, could maybe make it to Lego. Maybe. But Uncharted is also more defined by just its environments. Fair, no whip standing. Yeah. Uncharted is more defined by its environments. Like, I don't think its characters are varied enough to make for a good Lego set. Like, Horizon works because the characters are all really unique designs. They're not like, because it's obviously a sci-fi fantasy world, and also you've got all the mechs and stuff. Uncharted, the only kind of unique Lego stuff you have is all like the horror monsters from the sort of the undead, the undead Nazis from the first game, and like the weird immortal blue guys from the second one. So I just don't see it being a fit. And yeah, God of War is just violence from start to finish. It's just like you could make it work, but I feel like just what you couldn't even call it something like God of War. Like, God of War in of itself is such a violent title that you wouldn't even be able to make a Lego game called that for fear of the brand image.
This Halloween looks really, really intense. All right, to introduce
No,
our
it doesn't.
next game, please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals, like Street Fighter 6 a few years ago, and of course Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience.
Huge
Well, this
fan.
year, she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome Curious Joy.
Chat, anyone know who this is? I've not. Who's Curious Joy?
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere.
Okay, she's a Twitch
This is
ambassador.
a highly
Okay.
anticipated game from a beloved
Game media
franchise.
Twitch streamer?
Let's take a look.
Okay, yeah, content creator Twitch.
As young witches and wizards,
Ew.
we all dream of soaring through the sky like our favorite heroes.
It's the wizard game.
When it comes to Quidditch, we've all wondered, do I have what it takes?
I think Lego is just continuing to do whatever, branch into whatever it can, and I really like that. I like that the Lego license isn't, you know, I enjoyed my time at TT to a degree, but they really needed to give, when I was working there, they really were overstaying their welcome on the Lego titles, and I can only imagine it being rough for them, because it's like, the only thing that was really propping up TT at the time was the fact that they were the only people making Lego games. They had like an exclusive license. They don't have that anymore, so now they'll have no choice but to innovate their next title. Skywalker Saga was very high quality, but they need to go big with their next title, I think, if they want to have any hope. Is this a separate game? This doesn't look quite as, this looks more cartoony than, yeah, okay, Quidditch Champions. I played Quidditch World Cup on the PS2. That was my Quidditch game. But seriously, you know, fuck J.K. Rowling. Don't buy this game. Don't give her money.
September 3rd for consoles and PC. Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand
September
new world.
3rd and no
It hails
gameplay.
from a single developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who has been making games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite.
Oh,
and he showed
okay.
me this next game a few months ago, and I really wanted to debut it here. Get ready to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends in Cuff Bust.
Alright. I mean, this isn't going to be my thing, but... It's cool to see. It's cool to see. You know, it looks kind of unique-ish. You know? If this guy makes games by himself, why does he need a... Maybe it's just a corporation to incorporate under. I think the first person is causing some issues for me here. It just looks like it's going to be so fucking there's so much screen shake here from the first person sprinting. And it looks like it's gonna make, you know, give you a fucking headache by the end of it. The aesthetic's cute though. I like the character design. And again, just like a chaotic prison escape. I'm sure that could be fun. I'll play this shit. I know you will, Retro. Let's play a game of guessing which games paid Jeff and which games... Yeah, so this game I don't think paid... Oh, actually, to be fair, if this is the guy who made Choo Choo Charles, he might have the money. Because as I was saying, there was a report that came out in... I think it was Game Industry Biz, or was it something else? Cuff Bust. Saying that the trailer... that a 1-minute trailer costs a quarter of I doubt it's made by one person. He'll say made by one person with a bunch of external contracted assets and so on.
Star Wars Outlaws coming out on August 30th.
Oh, we're actually getting something for this. Ubisoft, disgusting.
Where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday
yeah.
at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a
yeah, so a 1-minute trailer was $250,000 and a 2.5-minute trailer it started at $250,000 for a 1-minute trailer up to $550,000 for a 2.5-minute trailer. That's what the prices came out as, but if Jeff has reached out to certain people, maybe they got it for free. Day of the Devs is free as well. Work in progress does not represent final quality game capture. Well, we know that for sure. On the surface, it looks kind of nice.
We should get moving. Like, not playing as a Jedi definitely helped.
gameplay reveal at the Ubisoft one. We'll be covering that on Monday, August 30th.
I think I spotted Lando there. So great. And by the way, I'm just noticing everything we've shown you so far, I think is going to be, coming out, this year.
Yeah,
So I'm not sure,
it
but
could be
it's
fun.
so
It could be.
cool that there's
It'd be kind of nice to play a Star Wars game where you're not playing as a
next few months
Jedi,
here.
because one of the problems with Jedi is
Lots of
balancing
smaller
that power
teams. A few
fantasy of
weeks
them
ago,
being
I had
almost
a chance to play through
indestructible,
this next game.
and
I
yet
have to
it takes
say,
more than one
it
hit
is
to
really
take out a
spectacular.
Stormtrooper.
Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story of Alba, a woman bound to a curious wolf cub. Here's your first ever look at the game.
Oh, it's a world premiere. Oh, they're not using the world premiere. Is that a Game Awards thing? Are they not doing it for Summer Game Fest? I haven't played Grease, but I heard a lot of good things about it. It's iconic. Maybe they were fed up of getting fucking dunked on. Or maybe there wouldn't have been enough of them. Maybe because, like, he did say that there's not going to be a lot of new stuff here. So maybe there wouldn't have been enough world premieres to justify using it. This looks cute as fuck. Like, even if it's a game like this that I might not necessarily play, for example, although I'd consider playing it, I'm glad that games like this exist, you know? Really glad that games like this... We need more shit like this, like... Fuck all the big AAA companies. Just give us, like, indie and AA. That's what we want. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Fucking hell. What do you think they're going to end on? I don't know. Oh, Death Stranding 2, maybe. I think they could end on Death... It's been long enough since the last Death Stranding 2 update that they could end on something for that.
Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially when you get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play. And there's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So we got lots more for you.
That's all on the same
Right,
stream.
next,
Nice.
It's time for our next game announcement.
We are getting some announcements. Jeff was teasing earlier on Twitter.
The past, if you would define the future.
Civilization?
All are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
I have nothing to go off of other than it looks kind of Sid Meier-y.
Or on the last great journey fair.
This has to be Civilization, surely.
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle. But let me first do some great thing that shall be told among men hereafter.
Each of us shall endure this world's life until the end.
It's a nicely put together trailer. I like what they've got. Obviously, it doesn't tell us anything, but it's a pretty trailer.
Your names shall not be lost.
Oh fuck yeah, you get to nuke people. Fucking called it. Civ 7. I did hear some rumblings at some point that Civ 7 might be coming at some point.
Hello everyone at Summer Game Fest. On behalf of the Firaxis team, we are
You want to know something? I'd never actually seen a picture of Sid Meier prior to right now.
And consoles next year.
Oh, they're building it for consoles as well.
That has brought us to this moment. But we also have to thank you.
Yeah, I'd literally I just realized it just now. I'd never seen a picture of Sid Meier. I don't know why. It's not for any real reason.
We can't wait to share more, and we hope you'll join us later this summer for the full reveal of Civilization 7. In the meantime, stay civilized.
Aw. I like him already. I've not played any of his games, but... Oh, is this... Could this be Black Myth Wukong? That's meant to be coming out at some point, isn't it? Yeah, it's available for pre-purchase, and it's got like a monkey boy. That guy's got monkey feet. Yeah, it's Black Myth. Fuck, I guessed the game from a picture of some hairy feet. Just, I'm fucking on it tonight, guys. You're on. Absolutely. It'll be so funny if this can't be the trailer, the whole trailer. Jesus Christ, that's the least they've ever shown in a trailer. Finally got a date though for it. Close enough to Goku. I mean, Goku's based on Journey to the, like, on all that stuff, isn't he? Like the Monkey King. Isn't that like Goku's like origin? August and no gameplay. I think we have had gameplay before. Oh, cool. MetaQuest. Oh, look at all those reviews. I'm really biased towards VR. I'm not a fan of VR games. There's only, in my opinion, I've only ever played one good VR game. Asgard's Wrath 2 available now. Cool. Get your MetaQuest.
Perhaps humans were fated to build the monoliths, reaching heaven and returning with a gift. Stardust.
Yeah, there was a 20-minute gameplay video from back in 2023 at Gamescom of Wukong.
Not progress, but chaos. Every new height brings a terrible fall. And yet
Starry
hope
Studio.
still
What's Starry
glimmers,
Studio done?
even in the depths of the
Do I know them?
unknown, like mayflies.
That house had legs. I'm kind of cool with that. That's pretty good.
The smallest creatures.
The gameplay is not inspiring me here. What's Starry Studio
Wherever
do?
we remain standing, we stand together.
Once human. Oh. Play like never before. New games. I wouldn't use Starfield to advertise your service at all. Samsung Gaming Hub. Should ban all trailers with no gameplay. No, I disagree. Fuck. I do want to play this. Fuck fighting with your friend. Fuck, nah, single player all the way for this one. So, I think gameplay join us 20th of June.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing
Yeah, I think, like, so a cinematic trailer can be a good way of getting that early hype while your game still isn't quite ready. As part of a marketing campaign, it makes sense.
Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Katsura Hashino and Shigenori Shojima.
Actually getting devs out on stage to speak is really nice. I like it when they do this. Like, it's the thing I fucking hate about the fucking Game Awards, where it's never, where stuff's being presented by celebrities, not by developers.
ありがとうございます。アトラスの橋野です。今日は副島さんと一緒にこのステージに立ててとても光栄に思ってます。
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
Why am I reconnecting to the chat? Why was I not connected to the chat?
ところのジョブですね。その姿に主人公たちが変身して明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes. These archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
アーキタイプは誰もが持つ不安。 I
wonder if we'll see. No, we won't see any more Elden Ring DLC stuff. It's way too close to launch. I'm trying to think what else we're going to see. A type of trailer I'm not a fan of is a trailer that isn't pre-rendered is trying to pretend it's gameplay when it isn't. I'm not a fan of those. Not a fan of like the major lie trailers, but I think CG trailers are fine. As long as you show gameplay in at least a trailer.
With a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their designs. In total, there will be more than 40 types of archetypes available in the game. These archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
I don't
know, Retro, is this your stuff? You're a Persona fan? Or am I thinking of someone else? Or am I thinking of potentially of Tom? I know Tom's a fan. Are you a fan as well, Retro? Persona, okay, yeah,
So
love
we are
Persona.
pouring all of our acquired expertise into this game to make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
It is said that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us. The reality is, we oppress, we fight. A great evil flows through this land.
All right.
Found a way to
Again, I won't be playing this, but I don't know. I guess Persona fans, Retro, you eating well from this trailer? Loving it. Cool. Good. Glad it's there for someone. Like, I'm not gonna shit on the Persona guys. Like, they seem pretty cool.
The same powers lie dormant within.
And it sounds like they make very good games.
You must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
Acquire more archetypes. Gotta catch them all.
Now you've acquired a most interesting power. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical.
I've got no fucking idea what's happening.
Power now.
Metaphor Refantasio. Yes, please.
Such an honor to have Hoshinori Shojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes.
Credit where credit. That wasn't a deep look. That was like an overview.
Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow.
You know what? Credit to Keeley. He's a good public speaker. I just wish we had a bit less of a shell.
Face a new threat, the mysterious Rat King and his cultish devotees. Here's your first look.
Why are rats always the bad guys?
For Batman Arkham Shadow.
Why is rat themed? I thought I was getting an ad for a second. Fucking MetaQuest.
There's a new darkness overtaking.
I was like, am I not signed into my account to skip the ads?
The only light left is from the fire in the streets.
If this is a MetaQuest game, we'll be very lucky to see any gameplay.
On everything that was once good. Fear is their weapon.
Dude, that was not inconspicuous at all.
The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city.
Oh yeah, Batman needs to punch the men who are probably disadvantaged, disillusioned working class people. Only on MetaQuest 3. It's gonna suck. Oh, we have to wait till Gamescom to see get gameplay for it. Great. I don't think I've ever covered. I don't think I've covered Gamescom. No, I have covered Gamescom before.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise. And that includes me. Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since. So, let's check it out.
Legendary fighting game series really doesn't. Is this Streets of Rage? I feel like I recognize the characters, but... Maybe not. I don't know my fighting games well enough. I only really know like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. Wait. This is Street Fighter. Okay. Alright. Cool. That's a pretty cool design for Bison. He was in 3. Ah. Join the fighting. Ah, in year 2. Okay. Wait. Bison wasn't in Street Fighter 6 at launch? That's wild, man. Holy shit. The Scots rebelled. Alright, this is... Retro, we've got some fucking... representation here. Tears of Metal. Dude, this looks sick. And maybe it's just because I'm biased, but... yeah, I'm kind of here for this. I want to see who's making this game. Roguelike co-op hack and slash. Tears of Metal. Paper Cult. Who are Paper Cult? What? They're a fucking Canadian studio.
Test of power. I guess we'll see. This will be when the true battle begins.
Budokai Tenkaichi. I know someone in the office who'll be really happy to see whatever this is. The Paper Cult Games website redirects to 404. New Jeff get Ultra Instinct reveal.
No matter what it takes, I need to rescue Gohan. Goku, wait! What? Never forgive me for this! Now you will suffer my wrath.
Some of this voice acting is not sounding great. Like the heavens. Some of the environmental destruction's a bit meh, but animations, effects, still looks. I mean, the Dragon Ball Z Fighter games are always really good, aren't they? Sparkling Zero. Oh, pre-order to get.
There you go.
While you're
Now
playing
we got your
Japanese,
release date
yeah.
for Sparking Zero, October 11th. Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS Extraction.
Oh, good. Oh, Extraction as well. I love free-to-play. The appeal of this one is that there's a
The situation at Zero Dam.
All right, let's give this the benefit of the doubt. Let's have a wee look.
It's time to take action.
I'm not an extraction shooter person, and free to play always gives me the big fear. Free to play is very rarely done well.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
So bad. Like, not gonna lie, and I don't want to be too mean, but this looks like a free-to-play game. Like, it just, there's just nothing. There's nothing that interesting to it.
That's all for mission briefing. The drill is over. Operation commences. Good luck.
Yeah, there was just nothing interesting about that. Nothing.
But that is not all. The game's premium campaign
Oh.
mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie. Here is your world premiere first look at that game.
Oh, fucking hell, a world premiere first look, guys. Isn't, like, the whole scenario around Black Hawk Down quite controversial? I remember watching Black Hawk Down when I was way too young, and some of the scenes in that fucked me up. There's a bit where a guy gets blown in half. It's fucking. Maybe that wasn't controversial. Oh wait. Oh yeah, that was it. Soon after Black Hawk Down's release, the Somali Justice Advocacy Center in California denounced what they felt was its brutal, dehumanizing depiction of Somalis and called for its boycott. The SJAC in Minnesota called for a boycott of the film for its portrayal of Somalis as savage beasts shooting each other.
Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves. For real this time.
What did they say this was? No, wait to see great controversy from this game. Yeah. Licensed games about fucking licensed games. No, they're back as DLC for existing games. Vox Reaper. I can't believe that girl's name is basically BJ. That feels really deliberate. Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves. That mechanic, that's just the fucking. That was just the fucking bamboo cut from Ghost of Tsushima, which I'm sure was from something else. Switch to PC, let's go. Fuck yeah, man. I just want to point out, if he'd actually turned into Master Chief there, he would have fallen through his floor. Master Chief weighs an absolute ton. Like, I think quite literally. I'm looking forward to, well, half looking forward to getting to Halo Infinite. I'm on Halo 5 just now. I've been working through the whole series. Scan for that special offer, chat. What have we got now? MOBA? MOBA or Idle Heroes style game. I like the art of this cutscene, but it's giving me some mobile or MOBA vibes. But there might be space for a cute MOBA. There was I think the Adventure Time one was the only one which really filled that spot. My big problem with MOBAs is that they have all these awesome characters that could be doing so well in their own games, in like better games. final battle. Yeah, it looks like it's a MOBA. A MOBA crossed with the hexagon level in Fall Guys. Battle Crush. Ooh, a Gundam game. I always appreciate seeing any kind of behind the scenes, even like a little bit there. Like until it said Crush. Oh fuck, yeah, oh no. Yeah, Crush is a cursed word, man. Holy shit. I like seeing, look, you can see the fucking control shapes on the rig. That's cool, I like that. That's more interesting to me than anything else that I'm seeing. I love seeing peeks into the development of games. Look at that fucking, like, this to me is what is good. This is the good shit. When part of showing what it is showing, like, development assets and stuff like that. That is actually, that fucking base, absolute base team. Mecha Break. Cool.
We're back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
Big way. Let's fucking see. Okay, they're going for stylized. Probably a good move, especially if it's your outing.
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
Semi-style. I thought it was more.
I cannot sleep. I cannot.
We're getting a bunch of games here.
I must
Then.
not sleep.
Yeah, fucking bit of whiplash there. I've got a pal who likes his indie horror stuff, so I think he'll be like, he thinks Blumhouse is a bit beyond. I think he's a huge Blumhouse fan, but I think he'd get a kick out of this. Fucking PS1 aesthetic, love it. We need more games that look like they're on the PS1.
Department asked me to help with a case. Why would they need a game designer? Should have some.
Hear that, Retro? Why would we need a game designer? Fuck designers, yeah. Everyone is a designer. I'm too much of a wimp to play a lot of horror games, but I hope all these games do well. Because indie horror is incredible. Because it's like, oh yeah, we're a small studio, which puts big risk, and we're going to target like one of the most niche areas of game development. It's like, it's such a risk, so when it pays off, fucking all credit.
Hey guys, so we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys.
So it seems like Blumhouse are just basically fronting the money for indie horror games, which is awesome if that's actually just what they're doing.
You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming.
Oh, film advertisement. Don't forget.
Anyway, horror is to my great relief, getting more and more popular. Our movies
I quite
are
like
working,
Blumhouse's,
it's working
some
on
of Blumhouse's
streaming,
stuff.
it's
Megan
working
was
live
awesome.
events, and we wanted to try and take our approach to movies and apply it to games. And that's what you see here. We're going to do independent games. We're going to look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can and put them into really cool games.
Yes. I just hope Blumhouse are giving them the creativity and breathing space they need. Because these weirdos making their avant-garde horror games need that space. The last thing they need is meddling.
Our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences.
She is rocking a great fit, by the way. That particular, that hairstyle choice with the leather jacket.
You just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, you know, we as horror fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore, and our independent development partners, they feel the same, and they're just as excited, which means we've got psychological nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror, and our team has worked really hard to work with global, creative, talented partners, and that means for us that we really want to, as we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks. You know, we can be flexible, and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Fuck yes, that is all good shit. She's part of the actual, she's like the games side of it. Her job is to basically make sure that the movie, that people, that Jason Blum and his movie crew don't start meddling. That's her job.
We wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So so you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Oh yeah, we get to check more of that out.
Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling on. Jason, Luis,
Genuinely, we're chat. We Summer Game Fest might be cooking. We might actually be cooking some good.
Premiere of a brand new Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
Fucking Power Ranger. Oh, what? What is this? Retro, you like Power Rangers, right? Fuck yeah, dude. Holy shit. Let's see Louise is doing. Oh, where did Louise work previously? Power Rangers. I'm gonna get copyright claim for this. Worth it. Power Rangers. Morphin Power Rangers. Dude, this looks sick. Holy shit, I went into this thinking it would be at. Oh shit, Games Master. Oh fuck, that's awesome. Holy fuck, now she's like what? Basically created like leads of Blumhouse games. That is rad. Dude, this looks so sick. How the fuck can the Game Awards be cooking when they're like, when this? Do you know what it is? It's because there's less big games. That's what it is. It's because there's less big games. They said there'd be less big companies. So now they're like, okay, all the fucking AAA dog shit isn't going to take up all the time. So now we can get like actual cool stuff, actual good stuff. BBC. Oh, that's awesome, man. As I said, I wasn't familiar. No, that's grand. Yeah. Oh, he's got the wee deer in the backpack. So yeah, if there is just less AAA and more indie and AA, this could end up being one of the best Summer Games Fests we've had. Which is kind of cool. Maybe the clown will have to become a queen. less recycled shit. Absolutely. I mean, you wouldn't catch Ubisoft fucking do it. Well, I don't know. You wouldn't catch Ubisoft delivering fucking Bambi's existential nightmare. Dear and boy. Like, I mean, I guess it's...
What a beautiful game, Dear and Boy, which comes from first-time developer Jason Houdet in Paris, who started that project
What a thought went into that title.
during the pandemic, and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government, and games like that are why we
Fucking French government. Shit, yeah, man. Government paying for games.
All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year. This is a first-person open-world action RPG from Warhorse Studios. Here is a brand new look.
I don't even remember Kingdom Come Deliverance. I mean, I remember the name, but...
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. Man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls.
Interesting that they went with that, considering there isn't the expression meant to be the best laid plans of mice and men.
I need to find them. One's a smart-ass smith, and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoiled brat. How dare you speak?
Gentlemen, praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Our Father.
The world looks pretty, the big open world.
Sinners in this world.
Fucking hell.
In the end, we all face your judgment.
You all saw that, right?
What we should have done, but lacked the
Watch
courage to
this
do.
game from a deer and a boy. Give me a deer and a boy.
I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
To the task!
I know that this game has an audience. I just don't think I'm that audience necessarily. I think there are other. If I wanted to play games like this, I would go and play jankier shit like Mountain Blade or Mordhau, depending on what specific combat experience I wanted. But you know, I'm sure all the Kingdom Comers. I hope they got their. I hope this is the game they wanted.
Next, we step into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san. Back in 2021, we announced his new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent, Tokyo-based studio.
Fucking hell, 3 years. I don't even remember this from 3 years ago. That doesn't look like gameplay. If they're trying to pass this off as gameplay when it's like in-engine footage. Okay, yeah, see, okay, now we've got... See, it suddenly immediately looks a lot more jank. Yeah, I appreciate that they're a smaller indie studio now, but I'm not sold. I don't even think the creature designs are that good. Like, just, like, some of these creature designs could be scary, but they're not creating. I mean, maybe it's not meant to be a horror, like even remotely horror-ish game. But it, like, if this is attempting to be in any way horror, it's not. That was cool. It just looks kind of awkward. Yeah, sorry, I'm not sold. Any thoughts, chat, on that one? What the fuck is this? Fuck is...
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean.
What the fuck is Killer Bean?
Good at what I do.
Miller, why are you acting like you know what this is? Sorry, have I missed something?
Really?
Has there been some cultural zeitgeist that I was just like asleep for or something?
Good.
I just want to say, outside of the beans themselves, everything else looks like a Unity store game.
An international organization powerful enough to shape the world.
Oh, not you too, Verge. Fuck off. Like, you know what Killer Bean...
Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you.
Oh, it's just a whole fucking YouTube channel. I've never heard of this before. Wait, 15 years ago? What the fuck? Well, Matt, of course you... Oh, yeah, of course. Verge is the bean man, by the way, everyone. Like, he'll feed people tins of beans at parties. Yeah, the original animations are from 50... Fuck me. Okay, so it's not something new that I've missed. It's something you have to be old to know. Master of Beans. Fucking hell. That smashing of crowd applause is from everyone over the age of 40.
That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here.
Oh no, I can believe it. I can absolutely believe it looking at that trailer.
It's like The Matrix Reloaded. So fun. It's amazing what can happen in this industry. All right, to introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey LaPrince and Emmerich Toa.
Nice we're getting European devs as well, not just American
Hello,
devs.
Jeff,
Or
everyone.
Canadian.
I'm very happy to be here. When we created our studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber. When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2, but half of his team didn't come back. And I've
Fucking
always
hell.
wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions?
Oh, maybe not.
This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is a challenge. It's very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay.
Okay.
You can see more later today during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
Saying that specifically means that they're gonna show something that isn't gonna look realistic or something, or we're not gonna believe is. You know what? Color me intrigued, chat. Super unique. I mean, super unique if you pretend that you've never played GURP before. But GURP is like a joke game, so... But I fucking vibe with it. Yeah, I fuck with this game. This is cool. This is really cool. And I can tell from the way that the character's animating, because you see like animation problems happen with it, that this is gameplay. They've just messed with the camera angles a little bit to make it look more cinematic. But the way the characters sort of hand IKs kept breaking and stuff. Yeah, dude, that's cool. That's a cool game. Yeah, I'm sold as well. I say I'm sold. I'll buy it and then never play it because I always do this. I always do that with indie games, but...
I'm not meant to be here.
Oh, what's it? Is it William Pugh?
I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening.
Knowing William Pugh, this is going to be really weird. But like, good weird.
Tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type. But I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful.
It's cute. What's that game? What's the game where you run the item shop? I'm getting vibes like that, where, yeah, we're getting the whole...
I can stop running now.
You watch others have... Reciteer. I wanted to say Reciteer, and I was like, no, that's a forum, isn't it?
I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Understand. This game's gonna be weird as fuck. Ivy Road.
That was Wonderstop, the announcement of the next game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young...
Oh wait, no, it's Davey Redden, not William Pugh.
Into the
Okay.
Fold, a dimension that overlaps our own.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus
This
on
is
your
just, yeah, William Pugh's the other one who I know of.
feel it. I do. Your progress is impressive lately, Haruna. These are incredible. They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
Among them, among
Does
us.
this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Humanity has lived for eons at the mercy of the Nine. It's time we took control of our own destiny.
The vibe, I'm getting some good vibes from, I'm liking the vibes here, chat. I like the aesthetic.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
Like steampunk Jedi.
The Fold is a strange place.
Also looks like it's going to be rooted in some, like, potentially, like, rooted in, some Indian culture, maybe, which is really cool.
Hey! How about we see the world together?
I finally have something. Something that I want
Uh-huh.
to protect.
I remember seeing the new Monster Hunter at PlayStation and thinking, this could be the game that gets me to play Monster Hunter. Now I'm looking at this and going, this is definitely not the game that would get me to play Monster Hunter. Intrigued. Intrigued is, yeah, definitely the word. Gianna Games. At least they've...
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall.
What is it with these games companies and having dog shit websites that take forever to load? Unless it's being hammered because everyone else has just done exactly what I've done and Googled the company.
Feel honored to fight a legend.
I want to see gameplay for this. This intrigues me enough that I want to see gameplay for it.
Your greatest final chapter.
Please be a Souls-like. That'd be rad. Yeah, I'm getting Soulsy vibes, and I'm here for it. Demo available now? Fuck yeah, chat. I just realized that they apparently showed gameplay in 2022 at Tokyo Game Show.
Summer Game Fest. The first Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic cooperative gameplay, including a grappling hook mechanic. It is finally set for release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
Fucking get this demo downloaded. What categories has been given? Souls-like is the second tag. We're fucking in this. I'm gonna stream this demo next Tuesday. That'll be the Tuesday game. We're gonna play the Enotria demo. Credit where credit's due for a well-edited trailer. You know, cutting everything to the song. That's good. I also don't like though that my video is once again going to get copyright claim, and it's going to be much harder to avoid the copyright claim for this because this is like actual fucking licensed music. Which is always something they warn about, so I guess RIP YouTube watchers and anyone who watches this. But thankfully I've got captions, so at least people can have an idea of what I'm saying.
That looks awesome. The first Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game, Among Us, took the world by storm in a couple of game awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
Oh, I follow Victoria Tran on Twitter.
What's up, gamers?
Elitari, Among Us.
Can you believe they
just let us be on this stage, like no chaperones, like
I know. Can we announce something totally fake? Do you
like-
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2, Among Us 3, 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years.
Why is the stream
but
lagging?
It's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among E days.
Fuck yeah.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom.
Shut up, Miller. This is
to
game dev time.
games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited
Fucking yes. Keep.
and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry,
To be fair, Among Us has brought in
has your favorite,
so much
a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Brought in so much fucking money. Which, to be honest, again, we made. The pandemic, like, fucking hell, their game, Among Us went, what, a couple of years before it got noticed? Well deserved. Oh, yeah. But didn't it went, like, it wasn't until the pandemic that it really picked up.
Hi,
18
I'm Ian
months.
from ShapeShop, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
I've heard of that game. I haven't played it, but I've definitely seen it. I thought it looked
Trinket
great.
Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
We are Studio NE%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Oh, cute.
We're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, our boss rush game with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
That sounds cool.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrofts, and this is Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of
Where's the
colossal
demo?
destroyers.
I've added it to my watch list. I've added it to my wish list.
That's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new
Fight off
Dosa
corpos.
recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa
Dude,
is a game
how the
about
fuck
life,
is-
death, love, and food for the soul.
How the fuck is Summer Games cooking so much? It's unreal. Jeff Keighley being like, "Oh, this will, low-key hinting this will be the worst Summer Games ever because none of the big players have shown up," and it's like the fucking best one we've had.
And I cannot wait to play them. But all of those amazing indie games aren't the only thing coming out of Inner Sloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show? Sounds like you did. Yes, there's going to be an Among Us
Like,
TV show.
it just goes to show, fuck big games, man. Just like redistribute all the wealth of all the big games companies into fucking indies and AA. They know how to use it better. Oh yeah, just completely off the thing whilst this plays, because fuck this. I say fuck this, Love Inner Sloth. Among Us. I haven't actually played Among Us. I played one of the Among Us light games. Goose Goose Duck. It's one hell of a fucking cast. The John Carpenter's The Thing game is getting a remaster 22 years
Sonic
later.
X Shadow Generations. A definitive greatest hits collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now it's time for a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay from a standalone campaign.
Sonic the fucking
as well
Hedgehog.
as the official release date announcement.
Yeah, they don't have shareholders. They don't have shareholders to appease with recycled shit and sequels. Exactly. The only people they have to appease are themselves. I feel really bad for Sonic fans. Like, they definitely get a fucking rough ride with the games that come out a lot of the time. Like, there are so many from what I understand, there are so many bangers in the Sonic series, but for every banger, there's also, like, a load of fucking guff as well. I don't know, I don't play the Sonic games to really know, but that's what seems to be the... Sonic just had a bad time transitioning to 3D, I think. Every good Sonic game, there are 2 Sonic 06s, yeah. October 25th. No gun, it seems.
The Year of Shadow, right? A movie coming in December too. Exciting stuff. All right.
Not a fan of remastering 10-year-old games. Well, The Thing is a 22-year-old game, so...
One small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time.
I only played a demo of the original Thing, and I remember thinking it was really interesting.
The only piece I find is
So having an opportunity to sort of play it, like, the reason I like remasters, or I'm okay with remasters, or... is because, especially for older games, is because a lot of those older games, due to like the crippling lack of foresight by most companies, is that so many of these older games are so difficult to get your hands on and actually play. Hand in hand physics, we love it, yeah. I'm just gonna be honest, I haven't watched any of the Dune films or read any of the books, so consider me checked out for this because I've got no fucking idea what's going on. But yeah, I like remastering because it allows you to play games that you previously might not have been able to, for whatever reason. Like, we get, like, fucking limited run games are bringing Tomba to modern consoles. Not even remastering, just bringing it to consoles, which is awesome. Sorry, I'm talking over this. I'll let you guys have your game.
A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
Lisan al-Gaib.
More Dune Awakening coming at Gamescom ONL in August. Now it is time to see the announcement of another new game from a brand new development studio.
Brand new development studio. Alright, let's see what we got. Character design looks pretty cool. World looks pretty cool. Obviously, all cutscenes, we don't know. Big anime vibes, which we love. I mean, fucking mecha anime, man. Mecha anime synced to trailer music. Cosmic horror. Could this be? You know, we need something. We need. You know, we're always looking for more Evangelion stuff. Could this be it? Battle Aces.
To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
Fuck yeah.
Thanks, Jeff. So Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone. It's for players that are
RTS.
as well as
I mean, RTS is fine, but
we really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody. Kind of like how games.
I know you're sold, but it's just like you can't show a trailer like that and then be like, it's an RTS. I'm like, oh, I was thinking like some fucking like anime Ace Combat game.
That has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways. First, we want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience
I wanted an action
endless,
game.
Possibility of strategies.
No, I disagree. It's just I think like it built the hype, but then it just happened to be a different genre. That's not a problem because not necessarily a problem. For a lot of people, I mean, Retro's sold on this.
If you want to learn more about Battle Aces, or if
They
you
built
want
the wrong
to sign up
hype.
for our beta test
That's true.
very soon, then please make sure to visit our website at Play Battle Aces.
You got hyped for a game that didn't. It's very true. Actually, to be fair, there's another game that did this as well. Made here in the UK, made here in Scotland.
Next premiere unveils the exciting new destination for a game that Shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year, the Finals, with its unparalleled destruction wrapped in the world's most deadly game show. Now, after dozens of updates in 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen your katanas and welcome to Season 3 of the Finals.
Sharpen your katanas, chat.
They hit that reset button.
Are your katanas sharpened, everyone? I don't even remember this game. So yeah, the problem isn't with cinematic trailers. The problem is with misleading cinematic trailers. But you know what? It wouldn't have been as bad. It's not as bad purely because at least they showed gameplay right after. It's not like they dropped that cinematic and then like 6 months later dropped gameplay. I don't remember this at all. There's so many like hero shooters. Free to play. Okay, cool.
The Finals in Kyoto. All right, please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
Jesus Christ.
I think that's enough. Thank you. Hi. You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2.
I'm not vibing with his shirt.
Many of you
I know that's completely irrelevant.
posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing. Well, we are excited to announce physical deluxe edition.
Yeah, deluxe editions. Yeah, all you fuckers who already bought it digitally but now have to have the set, go buy it again.
For Alan Wake 2 coming this fall.
Birch, you'll love that. He's repackaging, they're reselling. You know, you love it when companies resell the same product.
Next, we promised you some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right? I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs.
I just realized I missed something you posted, Retro, about Paper Mario.
3 episodes.
Oh, right, in regards to old games, yeah.
Fan favorite playable characters.
Oh, no, then again, it's 6 months.
Terrifying.
Yeah, old
and
games. Yeah, it's
quirky.
fucking great for that.
What if scenarios?
Especially if you're not like a collector and you just want to
It
play the
was
game.
a chance for us to really go out there, as if we already didn't. Night Springs will be playable in less than 24 hours.
It would have been funny. It would have been better if he just said now.
Thank you. Now, with this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
I thought he was about to say world premiere for the fucking physical launch. Because that would have actually been a new low.
A
special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number
Will be
of
playable?
parallel
Never. We've been
realities.
shut down.
Different every time we set
Games
upon the
industry
road
hype.
that leads us there, and yet always familiar to us. In Night Springs.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
And I will come back for you, my love.
And cut. Sean, I'm really happy.
This is gonna get strange.
I wasn't paying attention. What the fuck is this?
Who could save the writer and the very soul of literature.
Something was different.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I gotta. Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
Oh, okay. Night Springs is a TV show inside the Alan Wake universe. And it's an homage to Twilight Zone.
They've come to these mythical shores, seeking mastery over death itself.
That's a cool deer. I like that. I like that deer.
Beautiful paradise, where primal forces clash. Over the island's deepest
I'm not sure about this one.
where ancient mysteries awaken. Where heroes are forged and demons are born. This is eternal.
Fuck, it's New World. Oh my god. New World's still a thing. Holy shit. I've literally just not even heard of anything that anyone even mentioned New World in years.
New World Eternum will launch on PS5, Xbox
That's-
Series X and S, and PC on October 15th. And now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use crossplay as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards. And speaking of Honkai Star Rail, Hoyoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just concluded its version 2.3 special program a few hours ago.
Fucking gacha games,
There's
man.
more. A sneak peek at the upcoming
What a
expansion
sentence, yeah.
featuring a beloved character
So why the
who is
fuck?
clearly ready
Like, I get people up lose their phones, but why the fuck would you watch something like this on TikTok? Like, surely you want it on a big screen so you can see all the trailers and shit.
It's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream. You see,
Jesus.
everything is possible in this land of dreams.
I remember one of my friends being like, "Oh, you like anime girls? You love Honkai?" And I'm like, "But it's a fucking gacha. Like, what's the gameplay?" And they just said it's gacha, and I'm like, "What's that?" And they explained it, and I was like, "That sounds rancid."
And the future that you don't want to face will never come.
What was the other big one? What's the other one? The one that isn't Honkai Star Rail, but is also a huge fucking gacha game. Yeah, Genshin Impact. That was the one they were trying to sell me on, actually. They were trying to sell me on Genshin, and I was just like... Yes, it was Genshin, not Honkai. And it was just like, what the...
Why do people choose to slumber? Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams.
War dance? I can't miss out. I'm joining too.
I've just realized if I should have used the hashtag VTuber on my tweet about going live, because we'd have probably had an art bot by now if I'd done that. Time and or money killers sounds great, yeah. Oh, is this a VR game? Dark and Darker. Why does that sound familiar? Wait, did that skeleton just bleed when it got hit by a hammer? How would you put that in your trailer? And it's Brannon as well. Maybe Ezra would have come back. Yeah, maybe. Or Sophie. This game already has a lot of people in-game. Oh wait, no it doesn't. Fuck. Yeah, this is already released. It's currently free to play in early access. According to Steam.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure Dark and Darker is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today.
Interesting.
So play it this weekend. All right, lots of fans are joining us here in person.
Back on Steam.
Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans.
Yeah, all right, Brandon. I mean, I have no idea. I'm sure I recognize Dark and Darker, but
upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
oh, that was the game that got taken down. Wait, so it was a game that was taken off of Steam and now it just got featured at the game. How much money did they have to pay? They definitely paid. They were like, we need prestige. Let's fucking. All right, already the aesthetics of this are absolutely fucking cooking. Holy shit. This looks awesome. At least in terms of purely in visuals. There was a whole thing with necks on. Oh, okay. Dude, this Loki fucking slaps. In fact, not even Loki, this just slaps. Fuck me. Dark and Darker got removed from Steam because there was a lawsuit that the devs were using assets from other games companies they were working for. Oh, right. Kunitsugami. Yeah, they definitely fucking paid big money to try and launder their reputation in at the Summer Game Fest then. Dude, why are there so many cool... There's so much cool looking stuff now. Look at all this. This is awesome. Summer Games Fest has no right to be this good. We're not even at Day of the Devs yet. It's like Day of the Devs is basically just going to be... It's just a 3-hour-long Day of the Devs show. And I'm here for that. Hyperlight Breaker.
Well, you's a cutie little corgi, don't you know?
This looks... I think I've seen a trailer for this before. This feels familiar. Have I seen a trailer for this before? It seems really familiar. Or is it just because it reminds me so much of Fall Guys? Okay, yeah. No, I've not seen any 7 Days to Die yet, Brannon. Looks cute.
We know you may have heard the stories about the the fine people here at MCorp. So we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and
I'm surprised if there
allegations,
wasn't anything about
and
it. The devs
reassure
just
you
the
that
two
things
dev
here
streams
at
about it.
MCorp and the
Yeah,
city of
plus
San
Summer Games Fest
Francisco
is expensive.
have never been better. Things are going great.
Unless Jeff Keighley himself invites you to be on it, you're paying a lot of money.
From the citizens. Everybody here at MCorp loves this town. We think this town rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their
Nightmare
stomachs.
Kart, the Bloodborne kart game, has just hit 300,000 downloads apparently. Latest part of it made it. Fuck yeah, Blob Studios. I messaged you on Facebook just because I thought you might be interested. I'm sure you'd expressed interest in coming along before. I don't know what we're watching yet, but I don't know if you've been watching the show yet, but it's fucking cooking this year. So basically, because I'm just going to talk over this, 'cause I don't know what the fuck this sketch is. Because none of the big players have turned up with their trailers, it means that basically it's been nothing but indie and AA games getting shown off. So it's been like the best Summer Game Fest we've ever had, because none of the dog shit that we usually get is there. It's just only good games, like cool indie projects and shit, and we're not even at Day of the Devs yet.
We'll be here a long
I was really worried, yeah, like... Jesus Christ, how long do we have to watch this? Sorry, what the fuck was that?
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam Vansterdam.
Did they pay $500,000 to put that on there?
From EA.
Hopefully I'll just save the job. Oh.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, bud? Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
Jesus Christ. They paid $500,000 for that trailer. Thought it was on and put a movie on it. Oh, I know. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I saw what film you were watching. You've really been burning through them. I did see that. See the activity. How long has this game been in production? I feel like I remember people talking about this game a long time ago. But yeah, that's a very expensive trailer to say we're still making a game that definitely looks like it's still in development.
Very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the
Silk
near
Song of
future.
Skate games.
Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide. That's right, I'm talking about Palworld.
I assumed they would be
just
getting an
look at the
update
giant
soon.
Depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now, here is the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
This game's wild. I've not played it, it's just wild to see. You know, I'm so happy that they found so much success. Boo, get them for what? They've not done anything wrong, Miller. The fact that Nintendo had to put out a press statement basically saying stop sending us emails was really fucking funny. No, they didn't. If they did, Nintendo would have sued them. But Nintendo didn't sue them. They clearly don't think there's a case. It's incredible. To me, it's incredibly funny. I mean, the fact that that thing there looked a lot like Reshiram doesn't matter, because it wasn't copied off of Reshiram. Yeah, they're inspired, and that's it. An inspiration is not a copyright violation. It just looks so fucking stupid, man. Again, huge credit to them for what sounds like a pretty inexperienced team who have no idea what they're doing, making one of the biggest games of the year. Yeah, I mean, they still don't know what they're doing.
That was high on the Steam charts. Congrats to Palworld on the new update.
Most unfit. Yeah.
A big announcement from Valorant. Here's Andy.
I did hear some criticism that, yeah, people was like, don't give me hope, because they've apparently kind of abandoned their last few games.
Thanks, Jeff. Hey, everyone. Since 2020, we have been fortunate to serve players in their pursuit of what we call the Valorant moment.
Has Valorant been out since
The big plays and
2020?
clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
Millions of players all over the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
Riot, out of all the layoffs over the course of the years, Riot had the best severance package, I think, in that it was an actual severance package. And they're mostly just working on whatever piques their interest, yeah. I've got to give it to them. And they were just like, what if we combined Team Fortress 2? What if we just took Team Fortress 2 and Counter-Strike? Took Team Fortress 2 and Counter-Strike. Maybe not even Team Fortress 2, but what if we took Overwatch and Counter-Strike and combined them? The reason I originally said Team Fortress 2 was because you could make arguments Team Fortress 2 was also an earlier hero shooter, but it was still kind of role-driven rather than individual character-driven, I guess. So that's why I changed and went back to Overwatch. I mean, yeah, there was inspiration taken, but, like, Team Fortress 2, like, I don't know whether you, like, the hero shooter line is a bit hazy, I guess because, like, you're still playing like you're still playing like a fairly small number of roles, whilst the hero shooter is very specifically like actual characters. Which I know, again, I feel like Team Fortress 2 is a bit blurrier in that, but it was definitely like one of the main inspirations for the hero shooter, or what we now know of as a hero shooter. Although I guess you could make arguments that there were ones before that, like maybe Time Splitters. Although I never actually played it, I don't know if the characters were actually different in Time Splitters. I just know they were really weird looking.
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S this year. Our limited beta starts June 14th, and you can sign up right now.
I didn't realize it wasn't on console.
Valorant.com.
We are so excited for your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on console. And we hope to see you soon in the limited beta.
I've just finished my...
But before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Funnily enough, I don't really like hero shooters.
Thanks, guys.
I play Overwatch and hate myself every time I play it, because Overwatch has just gotten so shit. But also, it's still pretty good. Like, it's great to play with friends. It's shite to play by yourself.
Bringing Valorant to players all around the world, most recently to China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global tournaments and community celebrations. Seeing the community of
And the thing is, I really want to try and play through this season, because I want to finish the Battle Pass for this season, because some good
the
skins.
biggest joy of the ride so far. And now we are ready and so excited to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us. And
Overwatch, I think, had a good few fun years. Its first year was definitely its best. Like, I remember having a fucking great time, because I played in the open beta for Overwatch as well. Never really liked any... Yeah. Alright. I was gonna say I was gonna take a piss break. Yeah, I'm gonna try and take a piss break whilst this is playing. Back in a second. I'll let you guys keep watching.
And if you say it one more time for me, I know you love me best. I love you. Why don't we play it again? 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 Demon One shuts it down.
I'm back. Oh, okay, cool. I haven't missed anything. Need to fill in certain role in PvP setting. PvP in general is just not as good as PvE.
Thanks to the team at Riot for sharing that with us here.
And PvP just brings out the fucking worst in humanity.
From our friends at DoorDash, 5 weeks
Fuck yeah, DoorDash!
Sign up for Dash Pass now for $0 delivery fees and get 50%
Get your Dash Pass, guys. Go and get fat.
Audience, we've got a guy who is normally co-streaming our shows, Yang Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games such as Like a Dragon and God of War Ragnarok. Well, next week, Yang is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
Welcome to your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness.
Joy's voice changed.
My past. I'm in 100%. We were all banished here, deemed unfit, worthless.
I like that they've made him still look a bit pixelated.
Do not deserve to be thrown away. One second, Lance. Don't you remember his power move? I'm coming for you, Riley! Oh, yeah? What's this?
Come on! No one is totally worthless.
But I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse your gift.
I like that his sword is clipping through his hair, but should Envy's eyelashes be clipping through her hair?
The #1 gaming monitor brand in the US, Samsung, just released new 2024 monitors for gaming, work, and entertainment. Scan the QR code now to get up to $300 Samsung
Gaming,
credit
work,
when you purchase
and
through June
entertainment.
17th, plus a chance to win $5,000 Samsung credit.
So I'm glad shitty video games are gone. We're here for movies.
2024.
Oh my god.
Look at all of you cooped up watching video game announcements. And yes, Chicken does look a lot like Ken Jeong. And today, Chicken is excited to share a new
Jesus
game
Christ.
that Chicken and Chicken's buddies are in.
Surely Ken Jeong can get more work than this.
Monsters, collect lots of shiny things, and Chicken has a big role. That's all that matters. And here is our big ad. Squad up.
Fuck me, man.
What's going on? Who are you?
Look at your phone. I'm the chicken.
We're here to make your life
It's
more
a fucking
fun.
Clash game.
I drank right out of the carton.
I don't think you know the definition of.
I used to be a doctor.
I am butt naked from the waist down, so.
Get out of the fucking bed, dude.
Get out of the bed.
What is with this fucking cast?
I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because.
Your swordplay, tell me about your swordplay.
Is that actually?
He's one of the most equitable people I've ever met.
Great emotionally.
Also pillaged a few villages.
Yeah, is that actually Chris Hemsworth on the left, or is it someone who looks a bit like Chris Hemsworth?
Which is why you'll have the job.
What the fuck is like? Fuck me. This is why actors need more. Like, I understand sometimes you need a paycheck, but fucking hell, man, have some self-respect. Mobile games have infinite money, yeah, but this is just. I can't believe I'm gonna get another copyright claim because I'm having to watch this.
Look at these clowns.
You call this a squat?
Pathetic.
Imposter. Jinx. 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 No, you Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack?
I'm trying to work out who's the not Chris Hemsworth on the other team, because he looks familiar as well. He looks a bit like Dolph Lundgren.
I think our job here is done.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
Aye. We ain't never.
Yeah, I thought so.
Good boy.
Here.
We're not rewinding though. I'm not watching any more of this than. This is.
shut the door, or...
Remember how I said that Summer Game Fest was cooking this year? This has just ruined all of that.
What?
Oh.
All right, please join me in welcoming to the SGF stage Monster Hunter series producer, Mr. Ryozo Tujimoto.
Yeah, that must have been, that was definitely the most expensive advert. Okay, we're back on track. They funded the entire event. So much longer and weirder than it should have been, yeah.
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
Kind of fucking wild that we're getting a new trailer for this when they literally just announced it, like, what, 2 weeks ago? Not even? Last week? God, having to, oh god, this game's gonna suffer. That game's gonna suffer a lot having to go on the Series S. Is this the last thing? It could very well be, actually.
That merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing.
But then we get an hour of Day of the Devs.
When the game launches simultaneously.
This game's pretty huge, to be fair. This is like a big. This is like, this makes sense to be like an end of event. Monster Hunter is a big brand. He said something about Gamescom opening night live. See, I know Japanese. He said Gamescom again. Consider me fluent.
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom.
I wish Microsoft would stop going down stupid path for their console names. I wish they'd stop releasing like 2 and then forcing your game to have to run on both. Meaning that your game can only be as good as the shittest console. Xbox Series 1 XS. Calling it now.
You can't do this alone. We need to shake them off. Follow me. Yeah. Here it comes.
There's too many of them.
Watch out for that glove. I will draw its iron. Cover me. You got it. Be careful.
As I said, this is the Monster Hunter game that could get me to play Monster Hunter games. It looks really good.
As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is the one I'm going to dive into. Like, the Monster Hunter games have always enjoyed a pretty specific, I don't even know if it's a niche fandom. I think the fandom's been pretty big, but it's a pretty specific one. Like, they're a very unique game series, I think. From what I've gathered from seeing it. I just wish they hadn't decided to use series as part of the name of the new consoles. It kind of makes... yeah, like, Xbox's naming decisions are so bad.
Thank you, Ryozo-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art.
I think I remember
I'm
this.
honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
I'm trying to remember if I feel like I remember this one. And I feel like I remember what I saw at PlayStation look fucking off the rails, so... This is exciting. Final game, the X5 out of 10 show. What are you on about?
Don't go up there. Turn back before it's too late.
Oh, that's so slick. Oh, that's a boss life bar. This is a Souls game. This is a look at that UI. They've actually got UI in a trailer. That's a sign of confidence right there. Dude, this is a Souls game. I'm here for it. We've had 2 Souls games. Commander Cleave. Fuck me, man. Look at that. Oh. Oof. They fucking cooked. Yeah, this Summer Games Fest has been good. And we've still got 2 more shows tonight as well.
That looks so good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much more about that. And that's going to do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff.
That game was very interesting. Oh, yeah.
Such an amazing time.
I miss the days of their console. Xbox never had those days. They had Xbox and 360, which is also a number that makes a name that doesn't really make any sense.
Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver Direct. Now keep checking SummerGameFest.com for other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, Day of the Devs starts right now.
Day of the Devs starts right now. Just gonna find the right moment to do a recording switch, just so I have separate videos.